You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat.
But nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain stops hitting down. Yeah! On a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing with the rain. You will see me running, thinking I might be insane. I don't need no sunshine, you keep me going strong. I just need my happy face to keep me moving on. Looking out the window, reflecting who I am. No one ever stopped me, not even Uncle Sam. Life might be a struggle, life might be a fight, but I am here to show the world that I can make it right. On a bad day, on a good day, on a bad day, it's raining.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Workbench Wednesday. It is August 28th already. Can you believe that crap? At the end of the month. Oh my goodness, we only got about 3 more days left, and we're going to be talking about September already and Labor Day coming up. All right, so we got us a show tonight. We're going to be working at the workbench. And let me show you what's over there. and we'll take you over there a little bit later. But it's a mess. I got all kind of stuff all over the place. And you're wondering where the big building is. Well, it's off to the side, so we'll get to that a little bit later. But if you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Let YouTube and Rumble know you are in here. YouTube doesn't know what to do with it. Rumble does, though. All right, so Jim Tedesco was the first one in here. How you doing, Jim? And then came Reggie Stroud, and then Robert Amos, and who else is Shadow Wolf? Good to see you in here, and Chasco. All right, and then over on the other side we got Gerald, and we got Jim Tedesco over there, and we got some lurkers over there also. So we got some lurkers on both ends. So. Oh, yeah, Jeff Sykes. I missed you there. Yeah, you're in here too. Okay. Hello, everyone from Michigan. Okay, good to see you in here. So we're working on Pine Creek Paint and Coating Company. I started on it last week, and I got about halfway through it, and it's challenging. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to doing the other kits like bar mills and Foscale and laser art and what's the other one? Bana Model Works and some of the other ones that I've done. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. I got two 6-minute videos that to keep you show you what I've done so far that I haven't showed in the promo that I did last week, and I also did another video yesterday or the day before showing midway through the project. So I got a little bit further, not much further than that, because there's a lot of windows. I got a lot of windows to put on yet. The last two buildings got a lot of windows and a lot of details, a lot of smokestacks on the side, and so we're going to get there. But before we get to any of that, we're going to go and thank everybody for supporting this channel. Crank it up.
You can now support me on my locals community, Tom's Train of Thought. Membership is free, and by clicking the join button, you can support me for as little as $5 per month. Link is in the description and in the chat. Thank you for your contributions during the live stream. I really appreciate it. I would also like to thank all the moderators who have helped me out in the past years. Thank you very much.
Just like that guy says right over there. Thank you very much. I couldn't be doing this without your support. So we're going to do some train shows. There was a train show at Atlanta this past weekend. A pretty good show. Golden Spike Enterprises must have sent me about 8 emails alerting me of it. So I guess they wanted to make sure that I knew about it. Yeah, well, I knew about it. So here we go. Okay, there are the train shows right over here. We got one coming up next month, September 7th in Melbourne. We're probably going to go to that one. We're thinking about it. Not quite sure. We might save up to go to the villages, though. So we'll put a question mark on the Melbourne, because that's about 2 hours away, and it's a small one. So we'll think about it, but we'll still keep that in mind. Now, Brooksville, Florida, September 14th has a Regal Railway, and then the villages September 21st and 22nd. Would like to go up to that one on Saturday the 21st, because that's always a good one up there. It's about 2.5 hours from here, and we always like to go to that one there. And the one after that is D-Land, Florida, October 5th. That's another Golden Spike Enterprises one. And we like going to that one too. And Debbie likes going to that one because she likes going to Buc-ee's afterwards, which is about 20 miles east of there. So that's going to be a good one. Then Timonium, Maryland, October 12th and 13th, up in Maryland. That's a nice one. We was up there last year. Was that last year we was up there, or was it the year? Yeah, we was up there last year. Always a good one. Sparky's going to be up there. Ray Boble, Joe Rader, Andy Petit. Who else? Ken Amos Jr. A bunch of other people will be up there. And it'll be a mini meet and greet up there. And then there's Clearwater, Florida, October 26th. That's another Regal Railway one. And then Gaithersburg, Maryland, November 2nd. Another Golden Spike Enterprises way up there in Maryland, Montgomery County Fairgrounds. I've never been to that one. Even when I was up there, I don't think they had them up there when I lived in Maryland. But it's a Golden Spike Enterprises one, so that should be pretty good. And then Pinellas Park, Florida, November 3rd, is Zitnik's Sidewalk Sale. We've been to that a couple of times, and that's pretty good. They have local vendors up there out in the parking lot of the Zitnik's Hobby Shop selling their stuff. And you'll be able to go inside Zitnik's and get more stuff inside there. And then Orlando, Florida, November 9th, Train Collectors Association, Lake Nona. That's right outside Orlando somewhere. And Melbourne, Florida, another Melbourne, December 7th. And then Columbus, Ohio, December 7th. Another Golden Spike Enterprises one. And then Pinellas Park, Florida, December 14th. Suncoast Model Railroad Club. So we'll be going to that one. We'll be saying hello to Robert Sacco up there. So if you're going up there, we'll see you up there. And Gary Chestnut, how you doing? Hey, one from one from Indiana. Okay, there you go. All right. So I don't have one in Indiana, but if you have one, let us know. What else do we have? I had another one. Let me see. I got an email here someplace. I had another notification. Let me see if I could find it here. Atlanta. A lot of Atlanta. Okay. I had another one here someplace and I can't find it. I wonder where it is at. Okay. Maybe not that one. Let me check my other email. Well, I don't see it anywhere. So, I know I had one someplace in an email, but I can't find it at the moment. So, that's how it usually goes whenever I'm looking for stuff. Doing the live stream, I cannot find it. Let me look in promotions. Promotions in that one. Got a lot of Chick-fil-A in there. Oh, I guess not. But I thought it was Milwaukee or something like that. Well, anyway, John Train, BFGR. Good to see you in here. Glad you can make it in there. Well, I can't find it, so I don't know. You just have to bear with me. Okay, so this is the workbench, and I'm going to show you 2 videos here. The first one is basically some of the things that I did on this kit, which is pretty good. You'll see what I have to say about it.
On Pine Creek Paint Company, we're going to be using vintage teal for the main building and the white primer, and it comes out like this right here. All right, now on the last kit that I did, I used vintage teal, but I used a gray primer, and you could see the difference how putting the base coat of the different primer on makes the vintage teal look darker. So this is more like the one that I did with the dock house, and Debbie said she liked that, so we're gonna go with that. And okay, I did the base right here in gray, and then this is the one stain that I don't like. I had to go over it, and it warped this stuff, so you know, I got it straightened out anyway. But I'm not going to use that for the other floors on there. I'm just going to use the India ink and alcohol solution. But this is like the weathered gray stuff. Yeah, that one's called shadow wood, this one right here. But I had to use 2 coats on there to get it to darken up a little bit, and it still doesn't show up as dark as that. Okay, I don't know how many coats I would have to do to get that. I mean, right here, I mean, it sort of got there. But I'm not going to use this anymore. I'm just going to go with the Indian ink solution. But I like this color right here. And now, earlier I said I don't know why they put these holes in there, but actually you don't even see those. because this floor decking goes over top of it like that. So I don't know why they did it like that. Just maybe because they needed the circles for something else. Who knows? But or strength, or who knows? Maybe it warps less like that. So figured that one out. Okay. Because of the use of the floor or ceiling panels in here, there's 3 of them, one there, on the second floor and the ceiling of the 3rd floor. You can't put the vertical bracing in here for when you paint it, so it's all good. We got through that. So I just have to put the top in there, and I had to paint the inside of the right up in here. The acetate that they use on this one is a little bit different than you normally see. This is a lot softer and a little bit thicker, and it works a lot better. So I like this one here. And you get window shades, 3 different colors.
Yeah, the acetate that they use on this one here, I liked it a lot better, and it glues on a lot better. It seems like the stuff that you get from the other kits, the plastic cement does not melt the acetate, but it melts it on this one here. Whenever you put the window on the window frame with the cement, it melts the window frame but not the glass. But on here it melts both of them, so that works a lot better.
Let me get it out here. There we go.
Thank you, Reggie. Oh, I had to set my phone down. Okay.
But you could. This does not come with a stair jig like the Bar Mills kits do, but you could improvise and make your own jig like this. This will start it out with the lower tread, and then once the glue dries, just cut those out and then add the other treads to the stairs. Easy as that. The loading docks come in 3 separate pieces: the top, the joists, and the supports, the bottom supports. One in the front and one in the back. So 3 different porches. And here are the roofs: small roof, the overhang, the support. There's the roof right there. There's the rafter tails on it. Not sure what these are. And it says it comes with railing, but I cannot find any railing anywhere, so I'm going to have to go in my Tichy stock and see if I could find some railing to put around this porch here. That's the short porch, and it shows a railing up on this building right here. So I got a bunch of Tichy stuff, so I'll have to see what I got in there.
Well, I checked in my Tichy stuff, and I had the only kind of railing I had was a wooden railing, and the verticals were too far apart, so couldn't use that. But I did find where the railings were, and they were hidden away, and we'll go through these pictures and I'll show you what they look like. Okay, and here, use these as thumbnails. And here's the vents that sits up on top of the roof of the 3rd floor. That's all the pieces to it. And there's the all those holes in the thing. And they use balsa wood on a lot of the walls and stuff on here. So I'm thinking that's why. I'm not sure why they use balsa wood, but I guess it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot brittle. But they use basswood only on some of the parts, and the MDF board on some other stuff. And that's the vents with the louvers in it and without the louvers. And there's the floor, and there it is, completely assembled. Little close-up of it. I used that for the thumbnail right there. Hey, Al Puglisi, how you doing? Good to see you in here. And there's another view of it right there. Oh, and we got some avocados off of the tree in the backyard the other day. So we're going to be making some guacamole. And here is the control house before I finished it. And there's the control house up on top. There's the stairs. Okay. What the hell I got to say here? You are moving fast. We should have built it when you were here. Then you could have brought it back as a diorama. There you go. All right. If any of your views are in Maryland, Howard's Layout will be open Friday, September 6th from 12 noon to 4 p.m. If you want to put the word out at 4 p.m., folks will need to leave. Okay, so September 6th. So what day is that? That is a Friday. Okay. All right. Thanks for that. I'll sure to mention that again next week before we get there. Okay, so that's another view of it right there with some other things. This is the office. Hey, Curtis, good to see you in here. Glad you can make it. We're just looking at some photos of this thing, of the progress with it. And there's the boiler house. There's all the piping, the first coat of paint on it. Yeah, Friday, okay. And there is the railing. I looked everywhere for the railing, and I thought it would be, some of the Tichy railing, but it wasn't. But it was in with the stairs that goes in between the boiler house and the office, which it goes on the lower level. So that's to come. So I don't know why they have it on there, but it shows it to install it, but you don't. In the instructions, it doesn't show the stairs until the very end. And here are some of the thumbnails. All right, so we got one more video here, and here are my thoughts and some other deals along the way. All the piping gets a base coat of bright silver, as you can see right here,
And it's okay to leave a little bit of the base color showing, because we're going to go over it with also black.
Okay, you should try Best Train Stains. They're real good. Jason got me to use them. I'll have to look into them. Thanks for that.
And rust color. And splotches. And while I'm at it, I'll show you these over here that I stained. So we're getting ready to assemble all the little detail parts to go the porches on the front and on the two sides, and some more stuff and some of the piping, and then we're going to do some more of the buildings. I had to sand down the bottom of all the loading docks on the sandpaper to fit underneath the doors. You can see right here, did it on all these also. The long ones weren't so bad.
You'll notice on the dock doors they got the hinges on there. That was a good touch. I'm going to have to see if I could find them in Tichy's catalog, because I got about maybe about 6 more, enough to do one more dock door. But that's a nice addition to the doors.
For this walk-in door, I had to sand down the bottom of the door also, and the front of it, and a little bit more off the bottom of here, so you can see it is really, really close. So this is usually a problem with loading docks that I found on these kits. On mostly all the kits, they're a little bit too high. You have to always shave them down a little. On these last two buildings, I'm going to do them a little bit differently, and I'm going to do it in the conventional way. I'm going to put the bracing here on the...
Yeah, you might be getting YouTube
side corners on in the center. Now, they do have this just to make it stiffer, make it that much stiffer. Can't get it. Somebody else is doing it. I would not put these ceilings and floors. That's the only one you see. This one here is covered up with another thing, and there's another one like right here.
Well, I just checked my Comcast. Everything looks good on there, so I think it's YouTube that's causing the problem. But it looks like we're back in the red again, so we're doing good.
You don't get access. You can't hold on to anything. And
how you doing, William?
Put the corner bracing.
Good to see you in here.
This was difficult to put together without the corner bracing. If you didn't have the ceilings in there, you would be able to put corner bracing on your, making this a little bit easier. So if you're going to be doing this kit, I would go maybe not put this one in and the second floor ceiling, and just put this one in last. And then you put this one in 3/16 of an inch lower, but then put your bracing in when you're before you assemble this, and make life. It was really hard putting these 4 pieces. Well, actually 5 pieces together, 6 pieces together right here without the bracing. one more thing. I normally put the windows and doors on the walls before I assemble the walls, but I wanted to go with the instructions to see how it's done. And in the instructions, they have you putting the walls and they have you putting the windows and the doors in on the walls after you assemble it. So this is what we got so far. So it's a little bit difficult. You know, normally I would do it from behind, but you know, preferences from different modelers, but who knows? Well, you know, my 2 cents again.
All right, you know, if I ever do another one of them, I'm not going to do it by the way their instructions goes. Is it buffering for everyone? Yeah, I'm getting a warning here from YouTube, and every once in a while, you know, it's showing my signal is down, but I just, you know, did a speed check, and everything looks good on my end. So YouTube is screwing things up here, is what it looks like. They always do stuff like that. I don't know why. But on the Rumble side, I'm not getting any error messages or anything like that. It is YouTube, Reggie. There you go. That's what it is, of course. Yeah, that's what I say. Because, yeah, I got 40... what was it? I had 40 on the upload, and the download was a little bit slower. It was in the 600s instead of the 1200s, but still good. Let me put this over here so you can see what's going on here. Wait a minute. So the upload side. All right, so yeah, that usually happens when YouTube gets all screwed up. So I'm going to go over on the workbench, put this over here, turn some music on over here, and see what we could do. Show you what we got laying there and explain a few more things. So let me get over there. Give you these things in here. And basically all that is for is to keep this thing square. But what I did on here is I put the corner, I put the bracing in there on the corner to make it a little bit easier to glue. And then they put these things up on the roof here. But normally, like with bar mills and Foscale, you know, they'll cut the little slots in here for the rafter tails. They don't do it on here, because here's the rafter tails right here. You install the roof like that, and then put the rafter tail. You know, you got to figure out where the roof is, and then put the rafter tail. You have some good details. The roof on the front, you have cables or wires holding the stuff, and there's the turnbuckles right there. And here is all the railing that I was looking for. And let me show you where it is on the instructions. Now, right now, I'm on page 12 and 13 on these buildings right here, on this building right here. I skipped the water tank. I'll do that one next. But you get to the stairs on page 15. Page 16 shows you the pallets in the boxes, how to assemble them, and the oil tanks. So you don't get to see the railing until the very, very end.
Well, she likes to say we shouldn't, but you know we always will.
Now you're blurry. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Over the hills. Well, that's how she gets her thrill. Saying that we shouldn't, but she knows we always will. Yeah.
It's hard reading the
She always says we shouldn't.
chat on the laptop. Okay, so this is balsa wood, these bases here, and most of the stuff is balsa wood. And what happened was, the other day I had this sitting right here, and I went to pick it up and move it out of the way, and I just grabbed it right here, not forgetting that it was balsa wood, and it broke. So beware if you ever get one of their kits. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to show you how to do some of the piping. I'm just going to leave it right on here. Now this stuff comes off, this comes in a couple of different pieces. But I'm going to weather this, and here's the base right there, but I'm just going to leave that right there. And show you how to get some colors on here. I'm going to get looking for my rust. Where'd my rust go? Okay, I use rusted pipe and black. Now I just picked this black up, pure black. But there's a lot of different blacks. Lamp black. So I don't know what the difference between lamp black and pure black is. It's pretty damn close. But I've been using the pure black. What else do we have here? And also have wrought iron, so we could use that too if we needed to. But I think this one's a little bit thick. Yeah, this one's a little bit thick. Let me try a different one. See if we got one that is a little bit more watered down, so I don't have to water it down right here in front of you. I'll try to wrought iron. That was kind of thick too, but that's not as bad. So let's get some in the cap. It's still pretty thick. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to dry brush it so we get it on all these little seams on there, just so it stands out. And then we'll go over it with the we'll go over it with the rust. And it just shows up a little bit on there just to highlight the seams. I should put my goggles on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, that's much better. And you also get a little bit of the color in the pipe also. Let's see if we can go a little bit heavier with it. Get some down here. I'm going to put some on this way too. And I showed you the picture of the other ones that I did. The shorter ones on the top. They get the same kind of effect. It takes a while to get it, but it's well worth it. Now this one here I'm using the wrought iron, but on the other one I used the black, pure black. Let's put some over here too. Put a little bit more on the base. Here's the caps. And once I cut these off, I'll be able to touch up a little bit more on the edges. And the base coat on this was the what I showed earlier. Was the not this one, but bright silver. Rodney's only catching every other thing. Okay. Good night, Rodney. I missed you saying that. Must be the storm, huh? Barrels galore right here. So that's going to be the last thing that I do on there. And here's some more stacks right here. Smaller stacks. you know, you're only hitting small areas with the different colors. And I'll go over this with rust also. And I might be able to do some brown or some kind of dirt color on there. So I think that's all the, okay, here's some of the pipe over here. Now these are the steep pipes right here, so I'm going to put these are going to be a little bit darker between the Don't you just love to watch people paint? Wish I could paint scenery. Because I'd be painting the walls. You can also use your chalks on here, but I'll put these on with the paints. Okay. Now this is probably where's my HO scale ruler? How big of a pipe is this? That's a 24-inch pipe right there. So you'll see some of the so you just put it on lightly.
She makes gumbo, put hair on your chest. Her Creole crawfish are the best. You'll be hooked on for life.
Yeah, I can't see it on when I'm over here on the laptop. I can. Yeah, YouTube just sucks, doesn't it? Well, we're just gonna paint these and then call it a night. But you get the. So you got the base silver. But this is how you do it. You don't have to be precise. And I do have some. I'm going to have to hit this with a primer before I, because these are the brackets that hold the pipes into place. These right here. And this is the ones right here that have the guy wires on them, so that's going to be fun trying that to I never have good luck with guy wires. I don't know how these guys do the shipbuilding with all the ropes and everything. Alright, so I'm going to go over to the other computer and show you. Alright. Yeah, let me get these goggles off. Okay, throw these back over here. Yeah, never fail. Let me with screw tube, but they never fail. They always seem to screw things up for everybody. So thank you all for stopping in. I really appreciate it. Over on the Rumble side too, I don't know if anybody had issues over on the Rumble side. I see Curtis over there, Gerald, and Jim over there also. So, okay, here comes the swirly smoke.
Engineer,
Where are you headed? Waiting.
Promised
That you marry me.
Mr. Can we leave their seat?
I'll shovel coal, Lord, to pay my way.
Gotta get this train
Out
down
to the station, my little girl, wait for me there.
Well, the night is dark, and Lord, it's cloudy. I've been
Traveling this lonesome road, my one true love,
waiting there to
here to
see
see me.
Won't that low train carry me back?
Here come the swirly smoke.
Well, they left Columbus around 7. Oh, Lord, they hit Louisville about 9. And poor boy's heart started overheating, sending all of his love on down. For the night is dark, and Lord, it's quiet. I've been traveling this lonesome road, my one true love waiting there to see. Will that long old train back? For the night is dark and the sky is cloudy. Traveling on that lonesome road.
Whoa, train, 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 won't you carry me home? Whoa, whoa.